They wanted you to chase after them. Now they are heartbroken. Y'all really got people out here in their feelings. We talking about emotional damage, triggered, bothered, mad, angry. You get the point. All because you were not run after them. They really thought you were Forrest Gump. They thought you really gonna run after them until they messed around and had found out. But what they failed to realize is you don't have to chase. You attract. Once you start showing people that you ain't the one to be played with, they will make you the problem. Whole entire time, they the one with the problem. They are the one with the issue, not you, not y'all. But they will always play the victim, acting all heartbroken. But they was the ones that started all this until you finished it. They had wrote a check that they can't even afford to cash. Because when they were with you, you made these individuals, or shall I say, this individual, feel so special. You made them feel welcome until they start playing with your emotions. Until they start playing with your mind and you weren't allowed it. Now, you had put your foot in their behind and told them to get the heck on somewhere. Now they sitting over there sad in that little corner, listening to some Tony Braxton and Boys to Men. They are wondering, where did they go wrong? Like the song, where did it go wrong? Instead of them looking into the situation and saying to themselves, I messed up. But no, they want to put the blame on you. Because that's what victims do. Want to play wolf. Or shall I say play victim and cry wolf. But y'all know how these individuals do. They always want to play this sick mind game until you put them in their place and you told them, I'm not allowing this. I'm not going to accept it. And you ain't going to talk to me any type of way. You understand? And now, since you laid the law down with them, set boundaries, you literally told them straight to their face, you either treat me right or the door is open. Use it. Bye-bye. And ever since then, you found your peace, took back your power. And here's the thing about people like this. They always come back when you found your power and took back your peace. Once you found your peace and took back your power, now they want to come back. But that's what they always do, don't they? And then when you told them no, now they're looking at you like you the problem. Whole time they was the problem. Ladies, I don't care how fine he is, how attractive he look, or how smooth he is. If he were toxic, he had to go. Fellas, I don't care how fine she was, how attractive she looked. If she was toxic, she had to go. Because it was bad for your mental. And that's what they wanted you to do. Chase after them. Stress over them. To the point you end up in the hospital or in an early grave. But you won't go stress yourself out over a woman or over a man or over friends. No. You put your foot down on these individuals. And when you did it, they ain't like it. You were literally squishing them like the roaches that they are. And that these flim-baiting dogs mad at you because you won't allow them to play their little victim games on you. You called it out and you told them, I'd rather be alone than to be sitting up here with a fool or a bunch of buffoons. But always, you're not alone. Never that. But they want you to think that you are lonely. No, no, no. You may be alone, but at least you're happy. At least you got peace. And at least you can sleep good at night. Unlike them, they're so heartbroken because they are being haunted for the way they treated you. I'm going to make him chase after me. I'm going to make her chase after me. Now they chasing after you. Boy, ain't it funny how them tables turn? They want you to be sobbing, nose all snotty, crying your eyes out. Now they doing it. See, we old school. They don't make it like us no more. We built off that 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. This generation don't know the real meaning of relationships or friendships. They always want to stab the real ones in the back. But you took that knife out your back and cut, I can't even say the word, and cut ties with them. You took the knife out your back and you literally cut the ties off these people. Cut the connection. Now they mad. Let them be mad. Let them be heartbroken. But you made it plain and simple. In English or whatever language you speak. They understood what you were coming from. But now they want to play dumb and stupid. They want to point the finger at you. But now, 2 fingers pointing back at them. Now nobody don't want to deal with them. These people ain't right in the head. Anytime somebody treats you bad, then when you call them out, they want to make it seem like you the problem. And I don't want to use the word narcissist. That word been played out. But they want to make you the villain and them the victim. That's what they always do. But sooner or later, it catches up to them. Because like I said, you don't care how attractive they are. If they toxic and something ain't right with them, you ain't going to keep putting up with it. They must start using some type of game system. If they want to play games, they better get on that PlayStation or that Xbox. Because like I said, y'all ain't the Uno. Fellas, I don't care how fine she look, how big her breast is, how thick her thighs is, or how big her booty is. If she's toxic, she got to go. Ladies, I don't care how smooth he is, or how big his muscles is, or how much money he got. If he's toxic, he gotta go. But let me tell you, they will try to blind you with their money, their looks, or their body. But you use spiritual discernment. You can see right through them. When they left, you were happy, but they thought you were going to run after them. Grab their leg and saying, please don't go. Stay. Not you. But now they begging for another chance. Word to Jackson 5. Now they want you back. But you said, no, I'm good. Because you can breathe. Stress-free, drama-free. And you can sleep at night. But now them, ain't no rest for the wicked. They can't even sleep. They having nightmares of the way they treated you. They backstabbed you. This is worse than Freddy Krueger. It's a nightmare on Buffoon Street. You can't treat a real one like pure dog doo-doo, then expect to live a peaceful life. No. You've been betrayed, cheated on, mentally abused, emotionally. You've been used, talked about. And they really thought you were going to sit there. And it's like, okay, use me up. No. But now look at you. You're doing better. And they hate that. And if they did say, I'm sorry for such and such, you forgave them. But at the same time, you loved it from a distance. You can be a fool one time, but the second time, no. No over here, man. And then they're having a hard time realizing that you weren't going to be the one to be played with. Now they're having a hard time that you doing better and they not. Even if they try to replace you, you still go be in their mind. Because you was the real one. Because when you love hard, you love hard. People don't appreciate real relationships or real friendships these days. Because they always want to take advantage of good people. But good people get tired too now. And when we say we done, we done. You understand? When we say we finished with you, we are finished. But they want to play the victim. They want to make it seem like you was the problem. They want you to feel sympathy for them. But you don't feel sorry for them. But they really thought. And here's the part where they had you messed up. They thought you were going to chase them. Run after them. Or like I said earlier, grab their leg and say, please don't go. You had opened up the door. You told them to get their stuff. And it was nice knowing you. And you slammed the door. I really mean that. You slammed it and you locked it. Because these people brought y'all, or should I say, put y'all to pure hell. You didn't ask for none of that. But trust and believe me, whoever they do this to, it ain't going to work. Because somebody else going to do it to them. And look at here, we not wishing that on nobody, but what they did to you, they're going to have a hard time. And I mean a really hard time trying to replace you. Because you're irreplaceable. Like Beyonce said, you are irreplaceable. They tried to replace you, they couldn't find another you and somebody else. And when you told them the door was to the left, they couldn't believe that you were real serious. That's why we enjoy being alone, being single. Because we ain't got time For people, they play by our emotions or being two-faced. All them two-faced buffoons can stay over yonder, aka over there. We ain't gonna deal with it. But now they heartbroken. Now they wanna act like they so sorry and this and that. No. They are sorry because you meant every word you said. Your boundaries, your actions, even your foot up they behind. They know you wasn't playing. Now they wanna act all soft, nice, and all this other BS. But you see right through them. You told them stay over there. You doing good. Not only that, you're elevating. No, I take that back. You have elevated. That's why they want to come back. Because they thought you were going to run behind them. Not you. We don't chase. We attract. So anybody out there got people chasing after them, that's to let you know they either done you wrong or either lied about you. Even if you were friends with these people or dated them, now they are finding out that you were the realest. And they would never find another one like you ever again. They took the L. First beginning, you took the L. And they thought they took the W. But the tables turned. Now you got the W and they got the L. That's why they heartbroken. We don't chase. We attract. Even when it comes to goals and dreams, we ain't gotta chase that. That come to us by putting in the work. You heard me? But anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. Oh, before I go, we had made it to 10K. So, thank y'all for the support. The real ones, that is. We came a long way. Teamwork made the dream work. So, thank y'all once again. And y'all keep up the good work. Make sure your mental health is great and your health is good as well. I love y'all. Be safe. Be on your P's and Q's. And remember, move in silence. That's all, folks. Peace.